Right, hello everyone. I think some of you are looking at EJ. Candles are closing in 1 minute. Right, it's approaching my daily zone at 123. It needs to close above and then we wait for new support, right? So if it doesn't close above, there's definitely no entry. So let's have a quick look at GJ. Yeah, GJ is at the 1 hour zone as well. 133.5 just closed bearish. For 1 hour on GJ, oh, GJ closed bullish, so definitely not strong momentum on GJ for downward movement, so we're still waiting, right? So this would be a pullback to form a new resistance on the 1 hour for GJ. Okay, so I will be short bias on GJ today. Just put it on the screen. So for EJ, yeah, definitely no entry for me yet. So we see a big candle, but the candle stopped again at 123, so let's just be careful. So the next range for EJ to continue up to before we see some resistance will be if you look left on the 1 hour, this area here, previous support that was broken might give EJ a bit of problem, so that's about 12 pips away. So for those of you that are in there, you might want to watch out for this price. So EJ, I would be, it's still kind of stuck in a range, but so the direction for longs is not super clear, but we see the 4 hour and the recent 1 hour closing bullish, so I would be long bias on EJ first. Right. Hey. IRD. Morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're tuning in from. So for news, we should be good to go from now till at least the New York Stock Exchange open. Just bear in mind again, since we have high impact US dollar news at around 10 Eastern, we should see slower movement on GJ, like how we've been seeing on the previous few days as well. Okay. Do you think GJ will go up a bit today before crashing again the rest of the week? I am still short bias on it because if we look at how the daily closed, it made a lower high and a lower low, so it is still looking like it wants to come lower. It's just that it's a bit slower. Right. Hey Shiaksky, how are you feeling? Better?
Good morning, everyone. Yes, much better. Thank you for asking.
No worries. Maybe the McDonald's killed you.
That actually helped.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just a bug. Just now I woke up and I was like, oh, I have a sore throat. Maybe I've been speaking too much.
How you doing?
Okay. So far, so good.
Planning anything?
Nah, not yet. I think some people are in EJ, but
long, yeah.
Yeah, but I wasn't confident in it. Definitely not. Like, even though there was a big candle, yeah. So it closed, and then with this tiny wick rejecting 123 again. So
Yes.
with this tiny wick, I foresee that it will come to this wick here and then bounce back in. So that's why I'm
Exactly.
just, yeah,
It's a
I'm
little
just
bit hard
waiting.
because there's zone of rejection in the left,
Yes, correct.
and
Cause
also yeah.
yeah, because we see like so many wicks rejecting previously, right? So that's why I'm a bit more cautious and I want to wait for new support to be formed above before I continue up. Yeah, I want it to close above. It's been closing below since like the whole of like yesterday.
That's much safer.
Yeah, correct. Now, yeah, GJ is starting to go back in. So those of you that were on with me last night, this is the danger zone, right? So I had a big red box in this. I'm gonna put it up again. I'm not gonna make it so red now. Yesterday was quite red. So this area, we want to watch out for it because GJ just kept chopping inside this range. Because the ranges here, this area, and then this is for 50 pips, right? And then for this area till from 134 till 133, that's about 30 pips. So the ranges are tradable. We just need to have proper support before we take them inside the range. So when I say proper, I want at least 30-minute support and no impulse entries for me inside this range. Yeah, so this is the death zone. We need to be very careful inside this death zone. So for GU, my view, and where is support and resistance? Here you go, Jai Lover. So for GU, same thing, it's also breaking up. So for GU's death zone, if we look at the 4-hour, right? This, we broke out of the top. So now we are in this area of consolidation right now. So this is the death zone for GBP. Okay, so go slow. We need confirmations if we were trading here.
GJ is flying.
Yeah. It would. The PMI news was positive. Yeah. As in it was like less than expected, I think. Yeah. How long do you think it might move out of this death zone? Charles? We'll see. Maybe New York might. Okay, so for GJ's death zone is really big, right? So that's why I mentioned these ranges here are tradable. But for GU, it's a bit tighter, this range. So we might see some movement up above the zone maybe tonight during the London session. Towards the New York Open. Yeah. So Jai Lover, if you want my zone, so I'm gonna copy the link for you. You can have a quick look at it. There you go.
Good morning.
Hey Jay, morning.
Morning.
I caught that GJ trade.
This one from the bottom.
The one going down.
Ooh, here.
Yeah, right there. I caught it as it broke that 30-minute
Nice.
bullish candle. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, because it broke, came back, retested, rejected.
Retested, rejected, exactly.
Yes, nice.
Yeah.
Then you caught it, and then did you get out?
Yeah, I secured. Yeah, I'm done. I got out.
Nice. Did you hit it with 2% like we
Yeah,
discussed?
we talked about it yesterday. I hit it with
Yeah.
2%.
So how do you feel?
Feels pretty good.
Yeah.
Feels
Is
pretty
it
good.
like satisfying? Cause
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
you know that you don't have to wait till it hits like this area here, right?
Yeah, I didn't wait. I honestly took it as it filled the wick. Like I had my take profit at that wick, that bearish wick.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
that's where I had my take profit. I was like, I'm not gonna risk anymore.
Yep.
But yeah, I got out from there. It was like 10 pips.
Okay, so you weren't looking at this one here?
I was, but I was just like, yeah, it might respect this.
Ah. Yeah, because it's immediate. This one
Yeah.
first, then this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, good call. Waiting for support to form, willing to take buy. This is on the 15th. Crossfire. Would you wait for support to form over on this area instead? Why here? This is, to me, this is like floating in the middle of nowhere. Unless it's on a higher time frame zone.
Well, GJ just came back in the range again. The hell?
Yeah, yes, he did. Depth zone. Today it's not as red. That's why it's a light pink. Yesterday it was like blood red on my screen. So if really people want to take it, I warned you. So I think it's coming to retest this trend line before coming down. But if it breaks,
there is GBP news today, isn't there?
I think it's over. Half an hour before we started. So here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's good.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
interesting thing is, okay, so sorry, I made a mistake earlier. So it was negative, right? Worse than expected. And then GJ went up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. What's going on, GJ? SW Gamer. I don't really discuss my lot size, but I just take 1 to 2% risk per trade.
Actually, on GJ, if you go on the daily, we see we are approaching a very strong, in my opinion, support.
Yeah, 1 second. Let me have a look at this chart first, yeah?
Don't worry.
Yeah, give me a second. Hang on. I see this coming to retest the trend line before coming down, but if it breaks above, I might consider having a short-term long bias. Okay. Yes, if it breaks above, take it with a retest only. Because if it breaks above, it could be a fake out to come back under the trend line because the bearish momentum is strong on this. So this is Emmanuel. Yes, I think. Okay. Aim on. Okay. Yeah, what's up? Daily, right?
Yep. If you see on the left, there's a strong support. There you go. That's
This one?
on there. Yeah. Maybe that's why I'm thinking, even if the news was negative, maybe that's why it bounced it up.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so too. Because 1335 has been respected like so many times already in the last 2 days, the third day. Broke, came back in. So if it continues back up, right, this would be a fake out to this zone.
The guys, the news around GBP, it says that it was basically less than was forecasted, which means that's bad for GBP. That's why it's going up. So it makes sense that it's going up.
It's bad for GBP, that's why it's going up.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it should be the opposite.
Other way around. Whoopsie. I meant other way around. Sorry, it's.
So it should be coming down, right?
It should be coming down.
That's why it's
sense.
that's why I mentioned earlier. This makes no sense. So that's why I'm just like, okay. And anyway, even if I didn't look at the news earlier, I wouldn't enter yet because the 4-hour close bullish. The 4-hour close bearish, holding 133.5, and then the 1-hour close bullish. So there's definitely mixed signals, so I don't enter on mixed signals like that. Yeah.
But it might
I
still...
thought it was gonna respect the new resistance that I made, but it didn't. It just broke right through it.
Yeah. Right.
Well, the candle didn't close yet on the half an hour, so I guess it might go back again.
It might come back out. Yeah,
I mean, down, because if you see, who knows order blocks and all this stuff, basically this.
Yeah, there's an order block there. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Order block.
Yeah.
So basically, it might drive down again.
Yep. Plus, if you look at this candle here, right, based on like bearish movement, there is no top weight on this.
Yeah.
Right. So if it wanted to continue higher, it should have. But it didn't have, so it continued to push down. And then this one again did not really have a top wick. It's a baby wick. So I still think it comes back down. Yeah, just that we got
I was looking at the order block on the 30-minute.
30, let's see.
Yeah, I think also it will get reverse at maybe 133.700.
133,700. Yeah, correct. That's where they're looking at. So the guys think that this area here is an order block. I mean, I don't understand why it is, but there's definitely bearish pressure here.
Yeah, so pretty much all it is like it's the last push up before a big down move, right?
Yeah.
So like this area where you have highlighted the two bullish candles, the market makers or the big banks or whoever you want to call them, they entered buy positions, but at the same time they entered sell positions in order to entice buyers to get in, right? So they enticed buyers to get in, and then they had this big down movement. But what does that mean for the market makers? It means that they're in drawdown in that area where we have highlighted. So right now we can pretty much say that they did come back to exit out of their positions for the buys to continue going down. That's what an order block means, pretty much.
So basically, we are waiting for a bearish movement, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, when you talk about like order blocks, you're technically supposed to have already gotten in.
Yeah.
But
order you technically supposed to have gotten in short.
Yeah, shorts already.
Well, actually, it's defined because all these lows, like the other lows, are being broken from this candle. Yeah.
Yeah.
You see all the lows in here.
Yeah.
These are all being broken by this red candle, but the last green candle was this one, so that's why this is the order block.
Interesting. So in this case, you wouldn't be expecting price to go above this area, right?
Well,
Yeah, who knows?
Exactly, but who trades order blocks would sell in this
Or-
area, but I wouldn't.
Correct.
Or maybe at 133,900.900.
If it goes that high, I think it would just do a small support here before coming back up. I would want to trade it, man.
If the order block becomes broken, it becomes a breaker block, right? So.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Now that gets really technical.
Yeah, exactly. It becomes a breaker. So when an order block becomes broken, it pretty much says that price has to come back to the order block.
Yeah.
Or to the breaker and then continue going back up.
Okay, so this area is one area that we want to watch out for, right? Definitely.
Yeah.
So if it breaks above, we're gonna continue up. Higher chances of it continuing back up deeper into the range. Right? Okay.
Yeah.
Right, let's see. I've been successful for the last few months. I'm following the same strategy, but it's like I lost touch and I have some fear as I had a losing streak. Any tips to overcome? How long were you trading? Were you on the charts each day? Because if you lost touch, it could be sometimes I realize it's because you spend too much time on the charts and then you hit this thing called analysis paralysis where you cannot see anything clearly, right? So you might want to take maybe a day, like maybe take Fridays off for like the next 2 weeks and then see how you feel when you come back on Monday. Yeah. Does order block mean liquidity grab? On the higher time frame, yes, I think so. Maybe. I honestly don't know.
Oh yeah, on a higher time frame, yeah, it could look like a liquidity grab.
Yeah. Yes, right. Okay. Yeah, Zero, you might want to think about how many hours you're spending on the charts, because it sounds a bit like you are a bit paralyzed because you spent too long on the charts already. I don't know if you were trading all 3 sessions, but you might want to take some time off. Let's see.
Yeah, see, I was respecting that area.
Yeah. Where would you take a sell? Honestly, Ashton, I would take a sell only below 133.5. Because I don't want to risk taking a sell from here and then boing, I bounce back. Yeah. Even though this is easily like 25 pips, but no.
Yeah, that's the point, right? If it starts turning around, we're like, oh, it's following our analysis. Do we take an impulse or do we wait for it to break below, create a retest to then go down again?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, what's the best play in this particular situation?
Yeah, I mean, anything. So if you notice my charts, right, I have this big red area. I will only take solid confirmations here, No impulse entries, no 15-minute entries. That's all for me. I'm just gonna keep it really simple, because this whole area, if you don't have solid confirmations, right, you're just gonna get wigged out, I think.
So if it's going up,
Yeah.
Ellie, what would a solid confirmation look like to you? It would be going up, create a new sort of high, then go down, create a new low to then go up again. Is that what you're saying
Yeah,
on like
correct.
a 30-minute time frame?
Yeah, so on the 30-minute, right, I'm expecting price to come down to this area first, form support, and then go back up. Or
Okay,
if it breaks above this new resistance, right, then if it breaks up tiny, come back here, go back up to this area, because it's tradable. Yeah, now this range here got broken up again. Yeah, because this essentially it's this area here, this area here is like 50 pips, so it's like 25, which is tradable.
definitely.
Yeah, but it's just that we need the confirmations. If not, then it's death in the zone. Yeah, death. I personally do pre-London, pre-New York from 8 to 3, and I noticed that after increasing, oh, okay, you increase your lot size, so increase it, maybe you increased it by doubling it, 0, might need to go a bit slower, don't increase it so fast, because once you increase your lot sizes, right, there is an emotional change as well. You suddenly see your losses and your gains getting a lot bigger, so you need to manage that part. Yeah, so go slower on the increases. Gold, let's see. Gold, is this a buy? The previous daily candle.
So yesterday I've been looking for EAs to do what Magic Keys does, and I actually found one.
Did you see the Discord? I think some of the guys sent something there.
Yeah, I found that one, the pad one.
Yeah.
I didn't like it that much, but I found another one that's a lot better. It's called Trade Manager version 2.20.
Does it do the same thing as Magic Keys?
So it has like open calc, close half, move stop loss to break even, close
Ooh.
Partials, all that good stuff.
Nice.
AJ, could you put a link to that in the chat, please?
Yeah,
mate?
sure. Let me find
Thanks,
it. Hold
man.
on. It's $15 monthly, and then if you want to get it lifetime, it's $99, something like that.
Yeah, AJ, can you DM it to me on Discord? Then I'll put it up on the Discord announcements later.
Okay.
Yeah, then I'll share it with everyone as well. Because the announcements right now only I have access. I'll ask you to throw it up there for me.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. Oh, it's Setzu, honestly, for gold. I am not confident in the buys. Maximum, I see it coming to this support over here on the left. But really, that's not really much, right?
There's definitely too much risk in taking a buy on gold.
Yeah.
It's in a downward trend. Like even for the last few days, Ted and Roger were saying it could go down. So what you need to do, if it's going up, don't get FOMO. Just wait for it to create a new high. And then you can take a sell when it starts breaking down again.
Yeah, because all I see on the 4 hour, right, if let's say I ignore this area here. Okay, so this area is even worse. So if let's say I was like this, I would definitely not be looking for buys, because this is in a clear downtrend. And then if I scroll it to the left to see why price is stopping, right, it touched once, touched twice. So I know why you're going for buys, but this trend down is a bit too strong for me to go against it.
What does the daily candle look like there?
It's bearish.
It's bearish as well. I bet you it's doing a wick fill. Yeah, it is. It's not so. It's just it's crazy to think about taking a buy.
Yeah, I think you might want to wait on the lower time frames to even just come back down again to fill this wick. It's a much safer option rather than buys, I think.
Yeah, so I put it on the chat and I sent it to you as well.
Thank
Eleanor.
you.
Okay.
Right, I'll put it up later. Ooh, nice strong rejection. EJ. Wow, look at this. So lucky we did not get in.
I woke up this morning and I saw gold was crashing and I'd been waiting for it for so long.
Yeah.
And I got such FOMO and I took a sell.
Uh-oh.
And like it pulled up a little bit.
Yeah.
and I had a one lot volume on the go,
Mhm.
and I closed it, and then like within that hour it dropped another $10, and I was like, I
That's
hate
gold for you.
myself.
Yeah,
I
that's
hate
gold for you.
myself. Yeah.
Gold will punish you when you're greedy. Like when you know you are not supposed to trade it, and then you are fearful, then he'll come and smack you after you close it out.
It's so true.
Yeah.
It's so true.
For EJ, okay. This thing formed new support, right? Pushing up, and potentially looks like it wants to close above the daily. I still don't like it. Yeah, I still want to wait for it to go and close above on this 30-minute candle. Yeah, so Margaret is not strong enough for me to take yet.
Yeah, all I see is that fair value gap.
Where? This area here?
Yeah, so yeah, you see that?
So this is EJ's dev zone. Yeah, that's what I see in this area here.
Yeah, so all I see is this right now. This right here.
Mm-hmm.
Like price needs to come back here.
This area here to
Yeah.
test this area.
Yeah, to fill that out.
Yeah, so I would rather take a support of this. How much is this? Yeah, EJ is not very nice. Yeah, gold isn't my friend.
Yeah, I haven't traded gold in a long time. Gold's just a different monster.
I remember hearing Ted say you should never lose on gold. Like your trade, when you should always make money on gold. But like, I just don't know how he reads the market. It doesn't. It follows such a simple structure. It just goes up and then down, and bounces between zones. And you should just
Yeah,
sell at the high.
but the up and down part, man, that it moves like one candle. Like
Yeah,
1 minute candle will move like 50 pips.
that's the thing. So like, you can't trade like you can't trade big lot sizes on it because it can hurt you so fast.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember one time I was trading gold. I was trading GJ, and then by accident, I was trading I wanted to trade GJ, but I clicked on gold by accident. And I entered gold with a 0.20, like a 0.20, which is not that big of a lot size, guys.
Yeah.
And then like
But point
within a
is like
matter,
$20.
yeah, and like
Yeah, that's
20,
correct.
in like a matter of a second, like the second I put in the order, I was down like negative 200 something. I was like, what the hell's going on? And then I look and it's like gold. I'm like, oh, holy hell. And like the
That's
second it just started coming into profit, I closed it out. I was like, nah, get the hell out. Like, I don't know what's going on. But get out. And after that, I've never traded gold. Like, just too much.
That's horrible. I put I can't remember what I did. I put a sell stop instead of a bar stop or something like that in play. And this was on GJ with Roger. You know when he's telling you like, oh, if it breaks above this zone, I've got a pending order. And
Yeah.
I put the opposite in place and it hit it, activated my order. And I was like, yes, yes, yes. And I looked down at my profits and they were in massive negative numbers. I was like, oh my God, what's happened?
You
And I
went the
had to
wrong way.
close out in a massive loss instead of profit. It hurt.
Damn.
Yeah.
Would you put like a buy limit or a sell limit or something? Or
Yeah,
a stop?
I had to go into my journals and speak to my friend to be like, how did this happen? Because yeah, I think it's a buy. It's whatever you start off with. Yeah, buy limit. It must have been a buy limit instead of a sell stop.
Yeah,
And
there
so
it is.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly what happened. And
Yeah.
so instead of making like say 10 pips profit, I made like 10 pip loss. So the delta is 20 pips in total, and I was so depressed.
Okay, one sec, guys. There are a few people giving me a bit of trouble on YouTube. Right, so Hacha, I don't know who you are on IG. The only person that I blocked on IG is because you asked me to give you free info for Raja's course, so no. Second one, Ritesh, I'm not taking a trade because there's nothing to take. Okay, so if you want to stay on the channel, be nice. If not, then Bye-bye. First warning. Right. This is not a signals channel. I didn't even take a trade. Dude. Yeah. So okay, so guys, the yellow lines, right? For those of you that are new, they are my support and resistances. I have the daily 1 hour and stuff like that drawn on them. So if you want, just copy the prices and then paste them on your chart so that you can try and understand what I'm seeing on those time frames.
Yeah. So there's a red candle at 123 100.
Where? 123 100 on EJ.
Yeah, there's a big red candle going down.
On what time frame?
No, at 30-minute.
Big red candle going down. Where?
I think he's talking about this one.
No.
You can draw on the chart. Just click the pencil.
Big red candle. Yes, yeah, this one.
This one? Oop, I think he lost a bit of connection. Yeah, Galib, you can draw on the charts, right? Because you're in Zoom, so just go ahead and draw on it. Or you can send a chart. How is my backtest on EU? Right, Magic? It's not on my list anymore. I do not like it. I did not really have much gains with it, so it's off the list. Just doesn't suit my personality, so I just took it off.
Euro EJ making a red candle, maybe. Just check the 15-minute time frame.
Okay, Galib, don't forecast, just trade what you see first, right? Because the candle hasn't even formed and you're already waiting for a big red candle. So just wait, see what the candles are telling you. Don't forecast. It never really works out because you don't know what's going to happen, right? It's just that you know that this area here, it's problematic. So that's why you want to wait. Yeah, but don't forecast a big red candle.
There's a big bearish movement going on.
Yeah, that's why I'm just telling you, you can just watch out for this area. That's why I didn't think anything, right? Because I know that this area, there are sellers trying to push the price down here, so that's why I'm not taking anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, he's okay. I'm gonna kick him. You came here for signals? Why don't you just pay $50 and go get signals? Simple. Okay, bye-bye. Waste of time.
Crazy.
Maybe we should call like a shitty trade and then he takes it. Yeah.
Watch it play out though.
Oh yeah. So I'll give a code word like warning. Then I call a long in. No, let's call a long in gold. Come on, man. Let's call a long in gold. One
Yeah,
and
just
then
tell him to buy gold.
and then ask him to buy gold with one lot. Yeah, let's do that.
On a
that
serious
literally
note,
blows
guys,
the
gold might just be turning around at the 1889 mark and starting its descent down to 1880 again. Just watch that for anyone who is interested in gold trades.
As in,
it's moving fast.
Turning around to come back down, right?
Yes, correct. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just about to make a new.
Yeah, that's why I said I would call a long so that he goes back in.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, just.
You want a signal? Sure, buy gold now. 10 lots, go. Or as many zeros as your account can take. Seriously, man. My God. Yeah. So today, if I sound a bit impatient to the regular guys, I'm sorry, because today I had so many stupid questions. People were asking me what time my stream was when they came from YouTube, and then on Discord they clicked the link And then they were asking me, what time's your stream? Look at my Zoom link, okay? Are you blind? Oh my god. Yes. So I had
Yeah, you're
5
definitely
people.
Raja's student. Definitely Raja's student.
Yeah. I have like 5 people asking me. I'm like, okay, no, I'm not answering these kind of questions anymore. So I'm sorry. It's not that I want to be mean, but you gotta have eyes, man. If not, how are you gonna trade? Simple things like that. Seriously. Yeah.
I am personally waiting for GJ a confirmation, like a bearish candle.
To come down, right?
Depends how it closes. I would like to see like a resistance form where the price is now. To retest the low at 133 and 150.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
looking for it to
also
come
waiting
down too.
for DJ.
Yeah. Looking for it to come down as well.
DJ making red candle.
Hey, can I ask just a quick question about your trading strategy? I wanted to know how many pips do you usually shoot for, regardless of like lot size and risk management?
How many pips? Oh, okay. So for GJ, I am fairly confident of grabbing 30 at least. So anything beyond that to me is a bonus. If that really answers your question. On GU and EJ, the confidence level is a bit lesser in terms of that much of pips. But minimally, I try to shoot for 30 on GJ, at least 20 on GU, and for EJ is about 15.
Okay, so like 10 pips, 15 pips is a little bit too short for like GJ, for example.
Yeah, definitely. That's why sometimes if I see like a trade, right, that's really short, and I know like some of the guys who followed from Raja's stream, they follow the way he trades and just grab 10, right? Then I'll let them know that this, I won't be trading it, but if they want, they can take it. So like for example, if this trade, I see only probabilities of it coming to this area here, then I may or may not take it because it's only a 20 pip range. So if it's a 20 pip range, I potentially see that I'm potentially only confident in it reaching about 10 to 15. Yeah, does that make sense, Joshua? So I need usually, like, I want my trades to come down from zone to zone. If like this, yeah, like this. So this is about 50. I would take this. So I won't cut my trades at 10. I cut it usually at 1R because my stops are definitely bigger than Raja's.
Okay, thanks. That makes sense.
Yeah. Some people are freaking out. They thought I bought gold. So funny. No, Ace, I didn't buy gold. You missed the story. Can you talk through how to identify order blocks? Oh, okay, you gotta ask the guys for that. AJ, Shiaksky, you wanna go ahead? I'm not good at this, so feel free.
Okay, I'll go for it. So basically, whenever you see like a low being formed as, no, I didn't want to draw this, as this or these lows, yeah, when these are being broken, for example, by this move down, the last move within this range, basically, last move up within this range is the order block. So in this case, this green little candle, so wait, I'll clear all up. This green candle, this is the order block in this case. Because as I said, it's the last move up before breaking all these lows. That is basically the explanation. So we are expecting a push down from here probably. If not, obviously or the price either is going up or down. So basically we were waiting for a push up if it breaks this order block. I am waiting.
Yeah. Yeah.
No worries.
Danush, what do you think about having a fixed lot size for every trade or calculating lot size according to stop loss pips? I think you should calculate it according to your stop loss size. Can I buy this on GJ? No, let's not do that because we will come into some resistance at this area here. Engineer. Let's not. IL, if the current 30-minute candle forms a resistance, is it then safe to take sells on GJ? If it forms here, it's dangerous. Aggressive sells would be from here down to fill the wick, right? But I would prefer to take cleaner sells below 133,500. Yeah. But Raja uses fixed lot sizes. Yes, because he knows that if he risks 10 pips, okay, if you can fix your stop loss size to 10 pips all the time, then yeah, by all means go with fixed lot sizes. But if you know your stop loss size ranges, then just adjust it according to your stop loss. Most of the time he only takes 10, so it's easy to fix your lot size. What is name of app for trade management Zoom talking about before? I think, okay, Akshay, go onto my Discord. I am going to paste the link for this inside announcements. Yep, so have at it. Okay, there's a lot of stuff there, go check it out. But the app, yeah, I think it's Stino, whatever it's called.
The app, yeah, it's called Steno.
Yeah, Stino.
Yeah, but the app that I told you about, the EA, it's actually really, really good. I've been testing it out on the demo.
Really?
Yeah, it's really good.
Does it make my magic keys obsolete? Say no.
I mean, no, it doesn't, because the magic keys has a bunch of other functions.
Yeah.
Zoom in, zoom out, all that other stuff. This one just like straight up, just like it has one option for closing partials. So
Yeah.
like you plug in the amount that you want, 75%, 50%, whatever it is, and it has only one stop loss to break even, and that's it.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
Do you use ATR for stop loss or just use the previous candle? Yeah, just the previous candle. And yes, Rishabh, you might need to give me some words on this. Thanks, Yakski. It's just practice, right? If you mark up your charts properly on review, you guys can review your trades properly as well, correct? Can you close partial while in loss? David, are you talking about magic keys? If yes, then yes.
Yeah, and for this one as well, yeah, you can. You can close partial 50% or whatever the percent that you put in at a loss. Close 50% at a loss.
My video is a clickbait. What video? Oh no, there's so many trolls today. I'm getting trolled today. Wow, okay, there's another one. What's up, man? What day is it today? I must have pissed off somebody. Oh man, Sandra, why do you time him out? I wanted to tell him to go buy gold. Damn, too fast, man. So today's code word is buy gold. Don't buy, okay? The rest of you, don't buy. You're gonna tell all the trolls to buy. Yeah, we're waiting for cells. So cleaner cells would be below 133,500. This red zone is just death. Let's try to stay away from it. Sharif, did I miss something?
Yeah, there was a message from Sharif Ali just saying, hey Ashton, thanks for your explanation. But what about this cluster of candles to the left of your order block? So I think he means
this one.
I think he's talking about GJ, and he's referring to Shijaksky.
Oh, okay. I thought I missed something. Yeah, let's help each other out. There are things that I don't know, so I know you guys know, so go ahead. What if I tell them to buy gold and then they make a shit ton of money?
Right, that's what I was saying. Like gold looks like it's going up right now.
Then okay, good job, how you did it.
I think gold's just at a very dangerous point right now. It just did break above 1889, but there's wicks to the left.
Yep. This one, right?
On that, it could turn around. Yeah, if it goes up, it goes up. Fantastic. But I'll just be very scared of it at the moment.
Yeah.
On the higher time frame, you've got clean candles, but given that it's downward trend, I don't know where we're gonna make our new high on the higher time frame.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just too dangerous at the moment. You're sort of buying at the top of a candle as well. Wouldn't do it.
I think he's trying to type. It's quite funny. Comments keep getting blocked. US 30, let's see. Which one is more death-like? Evan, they might make money on this. Look, it's uptrend. Why you so nice? You might make money on this. You must give something harder. Like this. Clear downtrend. Buy.
No, US 30 is so much harder to trade.
No, it's not about tough. You want the lowest probability. US 30 might go up, bro.
Nah.
Oh, wait. Here already. You might go up to at least this area though.
Too many trolls.
No, but in any case, not everybody can take US 30, so you must give something that people can take.
Okay, okay. Can you ask them to buy GJ all the way?
My GJ.
Yeah, I mean GJ, you see, you see there's you can draw a trend line, right? There's a trend line that now we are supporting on the daily support. So yeah, we're gonna hit the next daily support. Let's go buy.
Buy, then profit target at the top, 134,600. Don't close at any point in time. Flip down below 133, then you close. Whole account blows up. What was the app you used to close partials? Sharif. I think it's on the Discord, inside the announcements. Vans, the magic keys has like a little thing. If you open the battery compartment, there's a little receiver. Okay,
so magic keys works on Bluetooth?
Yeah, there's a USB receiver on it.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you're using a desktop, it doesn't matter.
There's a question by Sandeep, which is a very good question. Any advice on how to deal with emotionally with taking a loss?
Yeah, I was about to.
By Sandeep.
Yeah, I was about to answer it. So okay, Sandeep. Firstly, like, how did you enter too big? If you did, right, then you want to reduce your size, correct? Because by right, you should not be really that much affected by taking a loss, as long as you took a proper setup. So if you took, like for example, on EJ, right? If you took a long here earlier, knowing that firstly, there were a lot of things going against you. This area at 123 is a strong zone. You had a very tiny top wick, so that shows that price did not have the juice to push up, and you took a long. So you know mentally that it was not actually the best trade. So when you take a loss, you need to understand that you didn't enter the best trade initially. So don't, either you not hit yourself so hard, so not beat yourself up so much about it, or you just make a note of it and then just don't do it again. Yeah, but either way, if you get affected really badly, you might need to look at your position sizing, because you might have gone too large. Yeah, because it should not affect you that badly.
Yep.
If that helps.
Thanks, Elle.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I actually haven't taken any positions today. I've just been watching the market.
Okay.
It's just I asked because like whenever I take a position, like if it goes well, it goes well. But if I make a loss, it does kind of affect me a lot in the sense that I can't get in the right mindset to kind of look at it and be like, okay, walk away and reanalyze. You know, I kind of get heat in the moment and don't realize what further actions I might take later on.
Okay. 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 So once you take a loss, right? You just get really pissed off. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you still sit at the charts? Or do you like take a break for like 5 minutes away from the charts?
Sometimes I've done that, and the times that I've done that, it's been good. But sometimes I don't. It really varies. I'm finding it difficult to kind of sit there and be like, okay, when do I feel comfortable taking a loss and be okay with walking away from the charts versus day, because there'll be a day where I just can't take a loss.
Yeah, correct.
It happens.
Yes, I get it. Okay, for now, let's try to reduce the chances of revenge trading first. I would suggest once you take a loss, right, just like go get a cup of water, just walk away from the charts for like at least 1 to 2 minutes, physically be away from the charts, and then when you come back, you might be a little bit less pissed off, right? So physically move away just for 1 to 2 minutes. I don't need you to move away for an hour, because at the back of your mind you'll be like, oh, what if I'm still missing trades and blah blah blah. So just move away for just a bit, go grab a cup of water, chill for a while, and then come back again. Yeah. Yeah, because if you continue to sit there and mull over why you were taking that loss, right? You can do it after you take that mini break, because then you might be a bit fresher. Yeah, but if you do it immediately when you are still heated, then I don't think you'll see things as clearly. Yeah, you can try that, see whether it helps. Yeah, but
I'll give that a shot.
Yeah, but that's really like sometimes, okay, so overall, right, if you see like this market here is definitely hard to trade on GJ, correct? So if it's like this, first thing when you come to the charts and then you look at it, you need to identify, is GJ trending? Is GJ chopping around? If it's chopping around, you need to reduce your risk. That's number one. And you need to take only the best trades. Because if you take lousy trades, like for me, I said right from the onset, I'm not going to take any impulse entries in this range. Not going to take any 15-minute support or resistances form in this range. So I'm very clear about what I'm looking for, because this is just a mess. So if you have things like that are stipulated very clearly in your game plan, right, it reduces the chances of you taking shittier entries. Then you won't. Then it leads to you not getting pissed off. Yeah, it's like prevention's better than cure, if that makes sense.
Absolutely. Thank you.
No worries. Let's see. Yeah, but don't rush it though. Don't rush it. The GJ is definitely tough to trade this week. Even EJ is like, what is it doing? Yeah, everything's just ranging this week, so everyone just chill, okay? What about Go 1893.08 buy? 1893.08 buy. Honestly, I wouldn't. Okay, so you guys know I don't take gold, but overall, if you look at structure on gold, right, I would rather you take sells than buys. For some reason, I forced myself to trade during ranging days of, oh, let's not do that. I lost over 6% in stupid trades the last 2 days. Yes, Dennis, keep your profits. If you know it's ranging, control yourself. Don't do refunds to the market, right? You earn that profit, don't give it back. EJ on 1 hour looks clean to go up. No. The mid, it doesn't, because if you look at this recent 1 hour, right, and now this 1 hour is closing bearish, no, this candle alone already told me that it's gonna have problems pushing into this area. I'm gonna put something. Death zone. So both of them have death zones. So death zone means only strong confirmations, right? Even for GU is also the same thing. This whole area is a range. So death zone. There's nothing wrong with not trading. I didn't take a trade yesterday, so there's really nothing wrong with not trading.
Yeah, I feel these few days GJ, EJ, GU all will be consolidating after moving so much on Monday.
Yeah. Yeah, could be as well. What is your hit rate, me? Do you understand that all trading is probability based? There are very few people who have hit rates in the 80 plus. Yeah, I think Raja's like the one of the few. 80 plus is sick high, man. Hi, when put sell. No trades yet. Felix. If you look at the daily chart, it isn't consolidating at all. David Johnson, what pair? I cannot find it in announcements. Oh my, Renko P, everything's there. I don't know what you're looking for. Yes, everything's there, man. What do you think about Apple? I don't know, I have an iPhone. Coming to the end of the quarter, less liquidity. Yeah, I think usually on the month ends, prices tend to be a bit slower. I've been struggling. I've been unable to find rules that work to deal with losses. Yeah, Sandeep, what I told you earlier, you can work that into your entire trading routine as well. Try it, see how you feel.
Eleanor,
yeah.
just because we're talking about losses and how to deal with them there,
Yeah.
I just thought, like, you know, there's a lot of things that Roger and Ted have spoken about previously where they talk about essentially when you're taking a loss, you should be willing to accept that loss, right? So the risk that you take, the lot size that you take at the beginning, you should have established that and be willing to accept, I took the loss because the probability of the trade worked against me. So if you're taking a good trade and it falls into drawdown,
Yeah.
and you manage your risk and reduce your loss so that you don't take a full loss,
That's
that's a really
win.
good thing. Yeah,
Yep.
that's a win for you, and you should be excited that you controlled your risks.
Yes. Yes.
That's essential. And then the next side of it is if you're only risking 1% a day or 2% a day, and you've made that loss for the day, you can walk away and say there's 3 or 4 other trading days this week, or there's more days next week, right, where I can make that back. That's your long-term mentality. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. Treat it like a business, treat it like a profession, a career, and just say it's 2% down, 1% down for the day. I'll walk away. There's going to be opportunities tomorrow.
Yeah, I think if you reduced your loss, right, and didn't take the full loss, that's really a win.
That's a huge win.
Yeah, like if you take the full loss, then you didn't learn your lesson because you didn't manage the trade properly. So just reducing. Okay, so guys, we're all like trading alone technically, right? Even though we have this like small community here, but at the end of the day, trading is still a very lonely game. So if you keep beating yourself up, right, it's really gonna be very tough. You really have to celebrate like small wins.
Yep.
So yeah, it's a psychological thing. You need to celebrate small wins.
And also, so in my city, there's few people trade. This is also very lonely because there are not a lot of people trade over here.
Yeah, same here. There's not a lot of people trade here. Every time I tell somebody that I'm trading, they're like, "Yo, it's a scam. Like, what are you doing? You're wasting your money. You're gonna lose all your money."
Yeah.
And then when I show them like, "Yo, withdrawal or something," they're like, "Yeah, that's fake."
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll go to the ATM right now and I'll take it out.
Yeah.
But they still don't believe it.
Yeah. Well, whatever. Doesn't matter. Every time something, people who have not tried it, they tend to make the most noise, right? Yep. And that's exactly what it is. It's just noise. If you can learn to ignore that, you would be good. Just ignore noise. Anything that does not help you, just ignore it. The market's already giving you a hard enough time. Why do you want to let people give you a hard time?
Right.
Yeah. Look, EJ is giving us all a hard time. Yeah.
So I wanna ask you something about what is MetaQuest language for?
What? Where?
There's a programming language which is used for robots and all kind of stuff. MetaQuest language 4.
I don't know. I think they use that to write scripts for MT4, I think. Yeah, but it's
Yep.
not really important for trading. To
Yep.
me.
MetaQuest language programming language 4.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I wanna know what is this.
I think it's just a programming language, like you said.
Yep, but it is used for MT4.
Probably.
Yep.
No, but Galip, you don't need it to trade, right? So unless you want to create your own script, I would suggest focus on one thing at a time. Get your trading right first before you focus on what you want to script. Okay, so it's really not important.
So I'm
Oh, he muted himself. You muted yourself, by the way. Yes, but
so I'm right now studying computer science, and I just YouTube this MetaQuest 4. This is a programming language which is used for what is called trading robot and all kind of stuff.
my point is it's not really trading related. It does not help me execute. I don't care about it. I have too many things to care about right now. It doesn't really matter. You gotta focus on what you want. If you want to trade, then just concentrate on trading. Outside of your trading timing, then you can Google all this and look at it and figure out how it works. But right now, you can just look at the charts and like figure out what it is. It's really not important for trading. Okay, yeah. Unless you don't want to trade on your own, you just want to rely on robots, then by all means go and Google it. But you really don't need it. Yeah, Mohammed is not that. I didn't want to let him ask, but the thing is, I don't think you were on the stream previously, so I know he wants to learn about trading, so I'm just telling him to focus. That's all, because he was already here last night. Yeah, it's just about focus.
Ellie, if nothing's happening on GJ at the moment, if you just jump to gold for a sec on the 15-minute time frame and just zoom in on where we are. So I've got a support level drawn exactly where that candle's just rejected the previous 15-minute candle with the wick on top. So if you exactly at like 188 to 189. So earlier on people were asking about bars, etc. And I just said watch out for the wicks on the left because it can wick straight back down. So on the 5-minute time frame, people were getting a bit excited because it started climbing above. But as you can see on the 15-minute, it's just come straight back down. And so you just got to be aware that we're in a range right now that from 1890 back down to 1880 where you're at the top of the range. So if you do take a buy, there's a risk that you start coming back down. So just be very aware of that. And there's big USD news coming out a little bit later on. So I think gold might just be chilling for a little while, kind of ranging up and down until that news happens. And if it does go up, that's clean candles to come back down against in the future. So don't get FOMO.
Correct. So it's so clean here.
Yeah, exactly. So, and if it keeps going up, it'll be clean coming down again another day. So just wait
and
for
gold
it.
is so fast. You'll probably get up and down moves like within the entire session today anyway. From now till London close, you'll probably go up and then you come down. So
Sure.
yeah, no FOMO on gold, man. Just an idea. So we can see that wick on GJ come down to 13305 and then move to 134. Sharif.
Yeah, Evan, he definitely is talking too much.
Sharif, where? Okay.
In the Zoom chat,
Yes.
somebody was talking about Powell
Yes.
was talking too
Yeah.
much this
Every day.
week. Yeah,
It's
every day.
Yeah. Sharif, where? Which price? Which candle? Which time frame? Help me out here. We now seem to be back around the low 133 area. Are we mirroring and we should be getting back to? Oh, okay, I get it. Okay, never mind. So on this one, right, on GJ, if we look at, okay, so if we do some top-down analysis, right? So if we look at this daily candle first, it made a lower high and a lower low, correct? So there's potential for it to come lower than the previous candle. It's just that right now we're sitting at some kind of daily resistance previously made, so that's why price is stuck. And then we also have Powell speaking every day. It's not helping. And then we had news as well. GJ is moving a little bit. It's just really slow. Yeah, but I'm still overall short bias. That's why I'm not really thinking that it will actually come back up here. If it does, it would have to break this minor zone here first, Sharif. Yeah.
Yeah, and you don't take it on the break, you take it on the retest.
Yeah, correct. You take it on the retest to be safe. Yeah.
So going off of what was said just a bit ago, do you have any like strategies that you use to deal with FOMO, or like sometimes you like take profit from your trade, but then it like goes way more in your favor afterwards? How do you like psychologically deal with, oh, I could have made more or something like that?
Okay. If you constantly see yourself facing that, right? Firstly, you need to think back. Why did you cut the trade? There has to be a reason why. So if you cut the trade early, right, would it be because you're just following your rules? So if your rules say take profit at 10, you just need to take profit at 10. If it moves, then if you feel like you've been missing it too many times, then you might want to readjust your plan. Because if for every individual, right, they are able to spot different things on the market. Some can only see zones that are like 10 to 15 pips wide. Like for me, I can see zones on all time frames. So I know personally that I have a higher probability going from daily to 4-hour zones and vice versa. So usually when I approach a 1-hour zone, right, I usually think that I will surpass that. So my trading plan will actually mimic that confidence level that I have. So that's why I don't just take 10 pips, right? So you need to think about your whole trading plan as a whole. So when you've realized that, okay, taking 10 does not fulfill me, why? Is it because you know you can see the probability of trade coming down for like 46 very clearly, and you have seen it come down so many times that you feel that it's such a waste? So if you feel like you can actually see this area quite clearly, like zone to zone, right, then why don't you adjust your trading plan such that you trade from zone to zone instead of just taking 10? Then you will reduce the FOMO feeling. Yeah, does that make sense? I went on and I got a bit distracted.
So just be more confident with your trades, and then you won't feel like you miss out.
Yeah, you need to be okay. So to be more confident, you need to like, okay, I don't know whether you mark up your trades for reviews or you journal them or whatever, but for me, I found out that through my own journaling and markups, right, that there were a lot of times that my trade was just going to like 30 plus pips, 40 pips. So I felt really dumb after a while because I kept taking things off at 15 when I could actually go till 40. So that's when I relooked at my plan and I readjusted. So then there wasn't any FOMO anymore. FOMO is when you know you can go somewhere and then you stop yourself short, right? What? Okay.
Uh-oh. What is GJ doing?
It's rejecting your block. Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
Any opinions on EJ? It's not going anywhere. Yes, it is death zone. No trade. I don't. If you wanted to take it short on this candle, if you're getting excited on this candle, just know there's some resistance over here, right? So see how this candle closes, but then you would have a really big stop loss, so it's not really worth it on EJ. When a bearish candle has no top wick, does that suggest that there would be a high chance that it would not continue to proceed in that big top wick on top? And then this candle had no top wick, then there's a very high chance the next candle will flip down because the buyers couldn't push it higher. That's what the wick suggests. Hi L, I took sells earlier on the retest like 3 hours ago. 1, 2, 3. This. Julie, where? Do you want to send me your chart? I can have a look. What type of mic? I don't know. It's an audio tech mic. I forgot the model. Why is it shitty? Anyone seeing GJ's support at 133.5 holding?
Gold is dropping too.
Yeah. 133.5. Let's see. 133.5 holding. Yes. Pochuan. That's why I want to take cleaner sells below that. Would you keep short positions with EU? Links? I think you might need to send your chart. Forex Buffalo, I'm not a robot.
The problem with GJ at this point, I think it didn't give us any confirmation, like to get in the trade.
Yeah, this would be your new resistance form, right? But the problem is we have 133.5 in the way. So if there was no 133.5 in the way, yeah, then this is our short with our stop loss above the zone. And then you would come down to this area here, right? But we have 133.5 in the way, that's the problem. Plus C, on this 15-minute close that is coming, right? Look at how this candle is forming. It's a baby wick again. So it doesn't really have... The sellers can't even push past 133.5. Right?
They will.
Oh.
They will.
Yeah. Let's see.
The problem was to jump on this trade, I think. Was very hard.
The what?
To jump in this trade, I think it was very hard. Like, you didn't have any confirmation, just drop down.
Yeah, correct. Well, okay. So the thing is, this is a daily zone, right? So like what Kerwin mentioned, you need big candles to smash through strong zones. So this candle needs to be big to smash through it again, to come back down. Would you wait for 30-minute retest if GJ passes? Yes, definitely. I will wait for new support, new resistance to be formed at 133.5 before coming down. Yeah, so some of you are asking about the last 2 weeks. Definitely it's been tougher, so just understand where you are on the higher time frames. If you know, so look, this is okay, let's look at the 4 hour, right? So if you are wondering why you've been having such a tough time, look at the way the 4 hour chart is forming. This is just range. Range is always tough to trade. So if you know you're in a higher time frame range and you force trades, then you cannot blame yourself. You need to blame yourself when you take losses because you are in a range. So if you force something, it's gonna bite you in the butt. That's all. Andrew, that's really long. But okay, I think everyone can read it because the YouTube can see the screen. Yes, I'm sorry, it's really long. I'm not gonna read it out. Yeah, but very nicely said. Just keep adjusting the lot sizes until you feel like you are comfortable, and then leave that be for a while. Note how you feel about it, and then when you get comfortable, push the envelope again, go up a bit more. Yeah. Let's look at gold. Took a trade. Okay. This is the 15. Can you review a chart I want to take? Okay. Qwertyelfx, I am short biased on gold. I think you'll be trading the pullback, but I mean, if you see a shorter term time frame and you want to trade within this range, then I think the idea looks sound, but I'm short biased. It's tougher to go long on gold. Impulse entry below 133.5, no. If you want an impulse entry and then it bounces, because look, we have all this area here, right? So this is just a problematic area for GJ. If you take an impulse entry, you want things to be clean on the left. Sure, you have this one candle, but the one candle range is only about this area here. So if you want to take an impulse entry, it's super high risk. Sell stop below 133.5. I don't recommend it. If you get wicked and then it goes back in, not a good idea. If you look around for 30 pips take profit, how much partial do you take at 10? Semi, I don't take any at 10. Sometimes I take some at 1R. Yeah, but don't mimic my trade management because it might not be comfortable for you. Oh no, I'm so far up. Yeah, Qwertyelfx, since you already had profits, keep them. Oh, this is a bit messy. I cannot see. The market already broke the head and shoulder structure. Zone I had, market is been working perfectly. I might get a push to range of head and shoulder. Okay. Just based on this, if I ignore this head and shoulders and whatever. Okay, if you want to aim for so high, right, you're going to have problems here, 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 and then you will finally reach these areas. So think about how, think about how you're going to manage each time you come to this problematic areas. Okay. Do you trade as your full-time source of income? I have more than one source. Yeah, trading is not my main source. Buys on GJ, aiming for daily resistance. Dennis, where is your daily resistance? Because I think we might have our zones a bit different. Because I'm already at a daily zone now. My screen is not clear. YouTube, is it not clear? I think it's clear. Okay, it's not me then. Refresh your screen. So there isn't much news during the pre-New York session. We only have some news coming around 10 a.m. Eastern. How much does GU correlate with GJ? I think overall their structure is fairly similar. That's why they're both stuck in the depth zone and in ranges. How about gold? Right now it's giving bullish. I am bearish on gold.
What's your gold chart look like?
I don't know why people want to buy gold. I really don't. It's tough. Just cause you see big candles on gold, right? Just okay. As long as you go in line with higher time frame trend, you will not go wrong. If you want to trade the pullback, right, it's really going to be tough to trade the pullback, because where are you going to put your stop loss? Because gold is so volatile. You put it here and then gold just wicks and then continues back up, then it's just going to be annoying, right? Because you are already trading against the trend. I don't know why people want to go long. It's tough to go long. Maybe you guys are stuck on the lower time frames, but go up, go up. Go to like the 1 hour and 4 hour. Yeah. I'm like overall I'm just short biased. I can't see any longs on this.
Too. But I'm just wondering, can it come up to 18? Can it come up to 1897 for New York to continue to drop? Or because I'm looking at the 15-minute, you see how the previous 2 15 minutes, like the second last one, try to go up, close down, and then the next one made like a on the 15.
On the 15, okay.
Yeah, 15. You see how the 2 previous ones kind of rejected that zone? That's kind of what I'm looking at. Like, are we rejecting it here and 1890 was the highest we're going to continue down? Or and then when I look at the 4 hour, we had the previous 4 hour go down and close above 1883. So I'm just wondering, like, you know, and keep in mind, this current 4 hour is still open, so I'm hoping we get a pullback and we continue down.
Yep. If anyone wants to trade gold, right, okay, just keep it simple. What's the higher time frame telling you? Sells. Wait for sells. And then just next step 2. Is there news in my way? Yes. That's it. Just identify your trade and wait. Yeah, just trade in line with trend. Am I related to Reina Teo? No, my surname is Wong. Below 133,500, do we enter on the break? No, I always enter on retest. Yeah, see? On the previous 15, just wicked 133,500 and didn't close pretty. Dangerous. Wow, EJ did nothing, man. He just chopped at this area here. AJ, your resistance is holding. Choppy. What is this? 20 pips sells below. This is GJ 133.5. Yes, sells below 133.5 on the retest. If you take it on the break, right, it's dangerous because 133, there's an area here. So if you look at the higher time frame, the 1 hour looks like a fake out. So I wouldn't take it on the break. Welcome. Better to wait for resistance, yes, always. The safest buys or sells are always when new support or resistances form. you want to take a trade. Okay, so in terms of dangerous levels, impulse entries are the most dangerous. Second ones would be taking it on the breakout while the candle is still forming. Third one is when you take it just on the close of the breakout candle. Alright, so these are the most dangerous setups that you want to be in. If you've got an itchy trigger finger, you want to enter on those three. If the price flips against you, you need to smack that finger for taking the trade, because you know it was risky.
Roger Banks.
But is he here? Could you take a look at EU? Okay, since there's nothing. Oh, higher time frame. Okay, so daily broke below. Okay. So daily broke below this daily zone. Let's look at the 4-hour. 4-hour looks like it's coming back to retest. Overall, I'm short biased. Same as. So this one here, yeah, we're still holding. It looks like it wants to come down because there's no range for it to continue back up. If you can look here, it's not much of a top wick, so it's doing some kind of rejection to the daily level at 172. How do you identify a retest versus a reversal? You need to wait for candles to close, then you would have a confirmed answer.
You know what, Al? I was looking at Euro USD. My level for the daily is at 171.
Yeah, yeah. So see, it's somewhere there. It's
Yeah,
just a
so
rough
I was
level.
looking at this. You see the previous, if you go back to those candles you had?
What time? Now I'm on the daily.
Yeah, if you go back to the, I think it was a 15-minute.
Oh.
15. No, it was like the 30 or the 1 hour then. Okay, so what I was
Is it
just
because of the
looking at
wicks?
was, yeah. So you see how this previous bullish candle closed above those resistance there at 171, right? I was just thinking this current one just came to kind of retest it. If we close above, then we can go back up to like 1.175. So that's kind of what I'm looking for.
I think it needs to close above first though.
Yeah,
because
close
all
above
these
first above your 1.17190.
Yeah, because all these, right, they are clear rejection wicks to this area. Yeah, so you want it to push up strong candle and then close above with new support.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's just risky to take longs now. Yeah, it's dangerous. Innocent. Is it clear to take shots now? No. I think you're thinking that this is new resistance formed. I am not confident in the cells because we're right in the middle. of this bigger range here, right? So I'm not confident in sells. Even if it's rejecting 27.4, yeah. If I want to sell, I want to sell it off like a resistance. I don't want to sell it in the middle of nowhere. Unless you're telling me that this is your resistance level right now. Then yes, you would sell it. But I'm not going to. Raja on yet? You're off. He's not awake.
Alarm didn't go off yet.
No, we have like this standing joke because Geoff like the previous day he was like, Raja's awake. And we're all like, how do you know?
He's like, he's online.
Yeah, he's online. Oh damn. See? What bias are you having on EJ? Honestly, I don't have a bias. It's really stuck. There is no clear buys, no clear sells. But overall, if you look at the 4-hour, there's a higher probability. Yeah, there's a higher probability of it coming down, but right now it's just stuck. So yep, he's awake. Yes, William, but the Zoom link is only for us. Okay, I'll see you guys on part 2 later. Right, so see you on Raja's stream.
Cheers, guys. Thanks.
Right, see you.
Thank you, Al.
See you later.
See you, everybody.